Okay, for number three, certainly a base change formula, you probably knew about that if you took a pre-calculus class. We just showed A to be true, and now we're on B. And looking at B, it says given that the log base 2 of pi over e is greater than 1/5, and that e squared is less than 8, prove that the natural log of pi is less than 7/15. All right? So I'm going to go to the whiteboard. And again, all I can do is write down what they've given me and then what they asked for. And we're still on problem number 3, part B. And what they told me? They told me that the log base 2 of pi over e is greater than 1/5. All right? What else did they tell me? They told me that e squared is less than 8. All right? What do they want me to do? They want me to prove or show that the natural log of pi is greater than 17/15. And then the question is it related to what they said was the base change formula? And I think it's in order, and I'll tell you why. I need to change this to base. Well, I guess what we could do is change it to base, because we need to prove that the natural log. So I guess I should change it to base E, right? So looking at it, I'm going to change to base E. And what's base E going to be? Let's write this over here as the base change formula. And the base change formula, and again, this is part B, right? Part B, base change formula, we're going to write down log base 2 pi over e, which is greater than 1/5. I'm going to write down the base change formula, the natural log, this is base E, by the way, of pi divided by e over the natural log of 2. All right, write that down. All right. What do you get there? I get something pretty simple on top, don't I? I get the natural log of pi minus the natural log of e to solve the natural log of 2. And we say it's greater than 1/5, right? They gave that to me. It's a given. All right, let's keep going. This is going to be the natural log of pi over the natural log of 2 minus, well, the natural log of e is 1 over the natural log of 2 greater than 1/5. All right, let's take a look at this. You know what I do? I want to clear the fraction at this point. I want to say the natural log of 2. I'll put a question mark here, so I wonder what that is. But it's going to be 2 equals e to some power. All right? So I can say it's a positive number, whatever it is. All right? So I'm going to multiply both sides by a positive number. What do you get? You get natural log of pi minus 1 is greater than the natural log of 2 over 5. All right, let's go forward on that one, see if there's anything else we can do. Again, I want to look back over the conditions. And I'm using this thing here. And again, I'm looking at it, I'm wondering what to do now. Well, I'm going to write down the natural log of pi greater than 1 plus the natural log of 2 over 5. And I'm almost there, by the way. All right, I got the natural log of pi on one side. And I got to think about this now. And looking at it, I guess I didn't use the other piece of information. I didn't use this yet. So e squared is less than 8. So I could probably write down, like the natural log of e squared is less than the natural log of 8. All right? And then I could write down 2 natural log of e is less than the natural log of 8. All right? And then, the 8 I could write as a power of 2, right? So I get 2 ln e less than ln, that would be 2 cubed, right? So what do you get? 2 ln e less than 3 ln 2. All right? So I'm trying to think that maybe I know something about the natural log of 2. And I can say over here, it would be 2/3. What's the natural log of e? It's 1, right? Let me see if that's true, by the way. If I divide both sides by 3, certainly Jim, it's a positive number. Natural log of e is 1. All right? Now time to think. All right? It's time to think. And I'm going to start writing things down, by the way. All right? And I'm going to write this thing a little bit differently. I'm going to write it as, let me see. I'll be careful about this. The natural log of pi, we know this to be true, by the way, greater than 1 plus the natural log of 2 over 5. And I can write this down now. 1 plus, this is 5, and the natural log of 2, no, I can't write that down. Let me think about that. The natural log of 2 is greater than 2/3. Yeah, I think I can write that down. Let me just tell you what I just did. I looked at this, and I said the natural log of 2 is greater than 2/3. So that inequality is going to hold. And let me keep writing this down. So the natural log of pi is greater than 1 plus the natural log of 2 over 5, greater than, let me see if I can add this together. 1 plus, this should be 2/15, right? And what's that equal to? 17/15. Have I shown what we're supposed to do? Yes. I've shown the natural log of pi is greater than 17/15. Let me look back in the notes, make sure that's what they said. And they did say prove that the natural log of pi is greater than 17/15. It's done. QED. Thank you.